Meru County is endowed with abundant natural resources and diverse ecosystems, which include large-scale tracts of forests. The soils and climatic conditions in the county favor the growing of crops such as wheat, potatoes, millet, sorghum, and maize. Key cash crops in the area include tea, coffee, bananas, miraa, groundnuts, as well as different varieties of legumes, vegetables, and fruits. In addition, residents practice livestock production, poultry farming, apiculture, and aquaculture. In September 2020, the county government of Meru and Kenya Climate Innovation Center signed a memorandum of understanding to support women and youth agribusiness enterprises in Meru County. The project aims to engage women and youth in Meru in various agribusiness community-based self-help groups, agri-SMEs, as well as startups, where they would receive support in financing through grants and result-based funding for their businesses.
My name is Franklin Muredi Kivenzi, and I'm a mixed farmer. I do dairy farming and poultry.
This is our brand, Naincho Honey. Yeah, as you mentioned, Naincho means honey. Meru.
My name is Benson Mwirigi. So this is my project, Gritty Pig Farm. So here I do pig farming, and I started some 3 years ago.
Some of the enterprises supported include Above and Beyond, Mbogo Nurseries, Farm That Eye, Tundaville, Gritty Pig, Top Harvest Farm, Beatrice Farm, Naincho Honey, among others.
I'm here at Kaguru Agriculture Training Center, where I'm being welcomed by Faustin Kiogora, who is operating a couple of drones which are working with farmers, and to try to gather data as far as their farms are concerned, and so that then that information can be used to improve their yields and to improve their crops. But maybe we should be able to hear this from Faustin. So Faustin, tell us what's going on.
We are working with the drones, whereby we are assisting farmers to make a prior decision, that is informed decision on their crops. We are flying the drones on the farmer fields, and from there the farmers are able to get the information on their crop. And the kind of information the farmers get is about the pest and diseases, water status, and the nutrition status. With that, now the farmer can be able to make decision or not to use on the input to use on their fields. Our technology is also able to assist the farmers to cut out the cost of production, whereby the farmer is able to identify the places where the crop has the states, and he is able to concentrate on those areas. Our technology also has an advantage because it is able to detect the challenges or the states that are in the farmer field 10 days before you can see this naked eyes. So with that, now the farmer is able to see a lot of, he is able to see those traces that are in the field. So we are working with the farmers in Meru and Tharaka-Nithi, but currently we are also exploring to other counties. Currently we are working with 5,000 farmers who are in our database and the one that we are serving. And they are now, with the information that we are able to gather with the drones, we have reached our service with the inputs, whereby now that a farmer, after getting the result from the drones, now we are linking into the inputs, and now we are trying to sell the input to the farmer so that now we can be able to increase also our revenue sources.
You have heard for yourself, this is another agribusiness project funded by the EU delegation and the leader, to support young people to look at agriculture as an alternative. And clearly, this is where agriculture meets technology, and this is where agriculture becomes cool. As people try to work on robotics, artificial intelligence, here now we are seeing drones being used in agriculture in Kenya. And this is the way to go. This is how to make agriculture cool, and truly grateful, to our funders who are supporting us to be able to see some of these ideas, seeing that they're getting to fruition. And that way we can make agriculture cool, and hopefully we can have more young people looking at agriculture as an alternative. we are visiting Stephen Juma Kalimoni, who is one of our clients in Embu County within the AgriBiz program. Stephen is in the business of fruit tree nursery, specifically dealing with macadamia nuts. And he's employing over 60 young people who are working in this enterprise, to help and to try to bring up macadamia seedlings for the market. And today I've been interacting with Juma, just to understand what are the challenges, what are the opportunities, what is it that we can support, and eventually then we come up with ideas on how the AgriBiz program can be able to support it. So Juma, why did you take agriculture as an alternative? Si ungekuwa huko Nairobi tunafanya kazi na wewe?
Mimi nimefanya kazi Nairobi. Background nilikuwa najenga. Na nimefanya kazi ya ufundi. Nimefanya kazi na mheshimiwa wengi hapa, nikiwa driver yao. Lakini bado naona bado kidogo. Na sasa wakati nimefanya hiyo yote, nimeona nikuje nifanye hii, juu biashara inalipa tena, inapea vijana wengi kazi. Na mimi hapa sasa mahali nimelelewa hapa hivi, tumekuwa na watu wengi sana na walikuwa haido. Hata ndio sababu nianzie kuweka hii. Tumemaliza msimu ya makadamia, bado vijana wanakuja hapa kwangu. Tunakula, tunakaa, jioni wanaenda. Sasa nikaangalia nikashindwa, sasa tunaweza fanya biashara nyingine gani? Sisi tukue busy. Nikaona sasa naweza fanya hiyo kuotesha hizi miti. Ndio tukue busy na tufanye. Na mwisho inakuja inalipa.
Okay. Remember, AgriBiz program is funded by the European delegation and also by Danish government to help young people like Juma, to look at agriculture as an alternative. And truly, you can see how he's transforming livelihoods in his region with employing more than 60 young people who are boys and girls, which then makes a huge difference, within the community, because then they would be doing other things. But now you've kept them in his business to try and provide, reasonable livelihoods for them. But at the same time, he's putting money into the pocket. He was just describing to me how coffee is waste of time in terms of money, but more in terms of employment, because you only employ one person. This small piece here have employed more than 60 people who are propagating and growing these macadamia trees. For the Doubting Thomases, agriculture is an alternative for young people. And I hope that more and more Kenyan young people can be able to take agriculture as an alternative.
Over 100 farmers, youth and women from across Meru have been recruited into the program, and 22 of them have already received funding to grow their agribusiness ventures.
Since I joined the AgriBiz, it has really helped me in terms of knowing how to keep records, in terms of marketing strategies or where I should work on, and in ways in which I can improve my sales in terms of doing value addition in milk and making proper, such as online platforms for marketing the chicken, sana the broilers and the improved kienyeji chicks and their eggs.
Before AgriBiz, I would say I've had challenges, putting up structure, knowing how to take my agribusiness venture to the next level, doing records and marketing, sourcing for funds to support the project. So AgriBiz has really helped me, worked with me the process of growing my venture, teaching me how to do business records, how to market my product, how to network with other farmers, how to source for support for the venture. So I'd say I've really benefited, and I believe going forward, my venture is even going to grow much bigger and even employ more youths than where we are today.
From KCIC through the AgriBiz program, we've been able to get different forms of support. We've gotten technical support. We've gotten support through trainings and seminars, through webinars, which has also helped us improve on how we operate our businesses. They have a good structure where you have a client lead who's specifically attached to you, and they help a lot because you have a one-on-one talk almost at least every week, and they get to give you ideas on how to improve the business, and they actually listen to you and what you need in your business, and they try and get a solution from you. They've helped us even do small things like get business permits, things that usually a headache sometimes to business people. Come up with websites, and then now eventually we got the results-based financing, which will give us a boost in terms of mechanizing our business.
Agribiz is an economic empowerment program that encourages appropriate agribusiness practices by addressing 4 main hurdles blocking youth and women entrepreneurship in agribusinesses: negative perception of the sector, lack of capacity to design and implement a business, lack of access to land and natural resources, and lack of access to finance.
Still going on through the Agribiz clients, and today, I had the opportunity to meet with Baraka Munene, who is a dairy farmer in Tigania West in Meru County, who is part of, the Agribiz program. Remember, the Agribiz program is funded by the European Union and the Danish government to help young people, to look at agriculture as an alternative. Now, we will be meeting Baraka Munene, who will be showing us, what he's doing. And he is a graduate of economics from Kenyatta University and who have, taken agriculture as an alternative.
So there were these long holidays from April till September. That's about 5 months. Mm-hmm. So I was just at home with nothing to do. And then when the story of the pig became a menace, I just wanted to go and see what is going on that side. So I went to the neighbor and he tried and explained to me how the pig farming is going. So just that is what interested me. So he told me about it, and he told me to go and see another farm that is still at Kitengela, but they were doing it large scale. But I had done agriculture in high school. But I hadn't
How are you in high school?
Near high school.
Okay.
But I hadn't thought of doing agriculture by any chance. So I got interested because the long holidays were too long and then when it came to September again there was a strike. So like the whole of 2016 there was nothing going on. So I thought of something that I can do here because again now we had farms here, but my parents were not interested in coming to this side. No house, nothing was here.
There's still something I'm not understanding.
Yes.
People of your age, by then they should be going looking for jobs and internships. But you are going to the showground to look at cows.
Yeah, in 2016, and that's when I think I also came. I don't remember where I came around your newsletter, but since then I've been following on many people who are doing agriculture. And that's when I get that's from your newsletters is how I also knew about Agribiz. So in 2017 is when I looked when I went to the show. There was Safaricom was doing KCB was doing Lions Den. So for my Lions Den project, I made a plan for doing a modern dairy farm that would use like the Israeli, the one done in Israel. There was a friend of mine who I met at the show who told me we can partner and do something here. So I just thought of doing a proposal to Lions Den to fund me so that I can start a dairy farm. It was a proposal that was I was looking at 18 million by then. I was looking at big things, but I didn't.
So they trashed it?
Yeah, my plan was trashed.
Why did they trash it? What feedback did they give you?
No, I wasn't selected for Lions.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had the plan, I had done my research, I had done everything that entails dairy farming. So now that my plan was trashed, I thought of doing a business plan and pitching to my parents. So I did that and I pitched to my parents for now this. I made the plan, I looked for someone to advise me on how to construct and how to go about everything, so that when I give them the plan, they have they have full details of what to do. So I pitched it to my dad like an investor, just like a normal investor, and he agreed to fund me then.
Okay.
So that's when I started. In 2017, I started construction around October.
Thank you so much, Baraka, for the introduction and also teaching me a little bit about, cows and the structures, biogas and water and all those things. And, within the Agribiz program, we'll try to see how we can be able to help, because Agribiz program, is about helping young people to come up, who are coming up with ideas within agriculture, to scale them and to show as an example that agriculture truly can be an alternative. So it was my joy to be taken through, and I wish you all the best. And I'm hoping that Agribiz program will provide you with the financing that you require, not only financing, helping, working with the county government also of Meru, but also more importantly, to give you that technical assistance to move this farm to the next level. But, keep up the good job.
Meru County is among 8 counties out of 47 where the program's Innovation Hub has been established to serve other counties, and under the direction of the Governor, the County Department of Environment's Minister Professor Karwetha Kyogo has been engaging extensively with KCIC to ensure Meru people achieve maximum benefits from the project.
We're quite excited to have settled on Meru because we have other programs here like the Agrify program that MISP is implementing, and also part of the analysis was also ensuring that there's some good collaboration or commitment from the county government. So I'm quite excited that you're taking your time to meet with us today. It's much appreciated, and I understand from Edward that the collaboration that you have here in Meru is going very well also when it comes to the ATC where you are hosting us and where we will put in some investments. So that's always reassuring to see when we go out, and so these days we've just been visiting some clients to also see the support that they have been giving. So thank you a lot, and this program is still to develop and evolve, and it's quite interesting to see where we go.
Ours is to, as a government, to reiterate and say that we shall continue working with the KCIC so that we can see this program becoming a huge success. Because one of the things that we are fighting with in this county is youth idleness, youth unemployment, and a lot of youth are looking for white-collar jobs, which really are not there anymore. So through this program and through the businesses that are being supported by KCIC together with the other partners, I'm sure we'll be able to employ very many youth through their agribusinesses. I am happy that Dr. Mugai has also confirmed that sometimes in September they will be doing another call to invite more people to participate or to apply, just like they did apply sometime last year. 3,000 applicants, they submitted the applications, and as a result of that, those people have been picked and the ones who are benefiting from the program. Mine is to tell our youth and our women that there is money in agriculture. And through this program, they are trying to make agriculture cool. Agriculture has money. And as a government, we shall work very closely with the KCIC to make sure that we sensitize our people, we inform them, and also so that our people can also be educated and get to know that there is also market. Rather, they can consume some of the products that are also, produced locally. So we also continue supporting this program, Manamungai, and I want to assure you, any support or anything that is expected from us, we shall do it. Through our Ministry of Agriculture, we will be able to support through extension services, through our Department of Environment, we will also be able to give whatever support you require. And I'm happy that KCSC, they have already posted a resident manager at Kaguru Farmers Training Center, somebody who is already working from there and we'll give them the support that they require.
And indeed, that's the role of KCIC, is to provide, the young people and the women of Kenya, and in this case, those ones of Meru, with the opportunity to be able to thrive when it comes to agriculture. What we will do as far as the program is concerned, and so that those who will apply in September, and indeed we want to see more and more applications from Meru when it comes to September. What is it that we are going to do? Bwana DG, we will provide finance. Some will get grants, others will get commercial funding in the form of resort-based financing, access to information, to help them to understand their businesses more, and the information they require to take those businesses to the next level. Business advisory. We assume that some of them have never been, running a business. And so we hold their hand and we walk the journey with them, with mentors, with investor readiness, and hopefully they can be able to succeed. But more importantly, with the county government, we are also going to provide an enabling environment, things like licensing, things like policies, standards that will be put in place. We will definitely be able to come through and support them as far as that is concerned. So the question is, are you going to apply? And we want more and more youth of Meru, women of Meru applying, and hopefully in September, October, then we can onboard you and we can start providing, the services that we need to provide to you to make your business bankable. Please note this is powered or supported by the Danish government and also the European Union, who are the funders of the AgriBiz program, which is what we are presenting, and we are working on this moment. And with that, thank you, and I look forward for your applications come September.